Good morning, everyone. My name is Hedda, and I'm the head merchant here at Rogers Gardens, and I wanted to welcome you to our Christmas celebration. We have opened here in the gallery, and everyone's really super excited. We've been working hard on merchandising and displaying all of the product that's in here, and we actually opened on Friday, and so thank you to anybody who did visit us over the weekend if you came through here. Obviously it was very busy, and we just had a lot of fun over the last few days. So here we are in the front of our gallery. This is where we really showcase the best of our theme this year. As I mentioned, this year the theme is called Celebration of Christmas. We're hoping to inspire you to really just enjoy celebrating the season, whether you're celebrating at home or whether you're celebrating with friends. It's very much a festive atmosphere in here. And as I mentioned, this front area of the gallery is where we showcase our key cornerstone themes for the season. There are three main themes in this space this year, and I'm standing next to one of them. This is our Winter Wonderland tree, obviously very much based in white. Gives it a real sort of frosty winter feel, white with silver accents, heavily based in a woodland theme. The whole front of the gallery is inspired by a winter wonderland walk through the woods. Our creative director, Eric, wanted it to really feel like we were bringing a little piece of the outside in and feel that you were surrounded by pine cones in a wintry forest. And I think that the space here really captures that feeling. So heavy on the pine cones, heavy on the frosting, lots of icicles, and then all sorts of really beautiful glass ornaments on this tree. So Winter Wonderland, forest, as I mentioned, pine cones. These pine cones are all made in Poland in family-run glass-blowing factories. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment, but all of the ornaments on this tree, glass, and the majority of them are European glass made in our Polish and German factories that we work with. And we'll walk through the room a little bit and just talk about the next theme, and this is again in this same woodland feeling. This tree is called the Botanical Beauty Tree, and again, playing off of that woodland walk feeling. This tree is very botanical. We have lots of poinsettias on it. We have our paper whites in a glass. This is one of my favorite ornaments actually this year. We have the paper whites in a glass, and we also have here these beautiful poinsettias in a glass. But this tree, so again, very botanical, very forest-like. It's covered with mushrooms. We have garden gnomes on it. Red cardinals, just that same sort of continued feeling, but again grounded in red, whereas the last tree was grounded in white. Both of these trees have a large number of German and Polish glass ornaments on them. You know, the artistry of the ornaments is really incredible, and we work very, very closely with factories in Poland and with factories in Germany to design the ornaments so that they work with our themes. We usually travel, obviously this year we didn't travel to Europe, but we usually travel to work with them directly. And each one of these pieces is genuinely made by an artisan. They start by blowing the glass into the mold, and then they are silvered and colored, and the design is painted on the outside by hand. So each ornament on this tree, really a lot of attention to detail and care goes into manufacturing it. Again, I genuinely love the front of the gallery here, so this is probably one of my favorite trees this year. I just love it's got a little bit of a sense of humor, like I said, with the gnomes, but really organic feeling and very botanical. Then we're going to move around to another part of the presentation here in the front of the gallery, and this is our Sherry's Designs collection. Sherry's works with real glitter, so not the plastic glitter, it's real glass glitter. It's called German glass glitter, and it you tell from the touch of it, but it just really creates that extra sparkle and depth of glitter, like super glitter is, I guess, the best way to say it. But I said it's made from glass, and it really adds that extra shine. All meticulously hand glittered here in the US. So this wreath is absolutely gorgeous, one of my favorites. As I mentioned, all of the pieces are hand glittered, so they work in the silvered glitter We have a collection of reindeer here, glittered in silver again, hand glittered, and then they also work in the clear glass to decorate the white reindeer. So both of these reindeer by Sherry's designed, handmade specifically for us. One of my favorites is little Rudolph here, Rudy. He's got a little red nose there, little Swarovski crystal on the end of his nose. But yes, Sherry does a wonderful job of working with the glitter and also working with pieces from nature. We have a lot of pine cones that have been hand glittered, the reindeer collection, and everything in beautiful neutral colors that sort of can work well in anybody's home. You know, she also works with this sort of faux fur, which I think really sort of offsets the feeling with the glittered pine cones. Again, in the front of the gallery, one of our key pieces this season and every season is the glittered tree. So super popular. I think it's just a real easy accessory, very, very, very giftable. And just, you know, add that little extra bit of sparkle to your dining table or mantle. And the last tree that we're going to talk about today in the front of the gallery is our Icy Pines tree. So as I mentioned earlier, you know, heavily influenced by a woodland walk, and this tree is really all about that icy, covered in icicles, all sorts of different shapes and sizes of icicles, as well as pine cones. Icicles on this tree, you know, we have these beautiful, beautiful Egyptian glass icicles, again, made specifically for us in Egypt. They, each one of them handmade, all of these styles here. And again, the pine cones, all handmade in our Polish glass factories. I think it really sort of ties the three trees here in the front of the gallery together to really sort of make that winter wonderland presentation. That's really all we have time for this morning, and I wanted to just mention a couple more live streams this week at Thursday, 9:30, Fall is for Planting. Again, on Saturday at 9:30, Fall is for Planting. Also in person here on property, a seminar, but we'll be live streaming that as well. And next week, we will be back here in the gallery, just introducing you to some more of the different themes that we have throughout the gallery. And then as we get closer to the season, we'll be talking about some of the great gifting items we have as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little brief tour of the front of the gallery. We are open now for Christmas. Christmas celebration is the theme this year. Teams worked so hard putting it all together, and it just looks absolutely spectacular. So we do hope you can join us. Thank you.